for this third part of our ASL class, for just a review of what we've done, we're going to cover dates and some hobbies. So we're going to start with just how to say month, day, week, and year. So all of those things. So let's start with a day. So you can do day by just doing a flat palm in your arm and coming down and saying day. Some people will use a D and come down and say day. So if we have a day, you can have a week where you do a flat palm and your pointer finger and you just go across. So week, so day, week. A month is just your pointer finger and your other pointer finger going flat against it. So just gonna see how that's your perspective. This would be your view, rather the person you're speaking to's perspective. You're doing a month. And then a year, you take a flat palm and flip it around for a year. So a day, a week, a month, and a year. What's really cool about sign language is that if you just want to add 2 months or 3 months or 3 weeks or anything like that, you just use the number as the indication rather than the pointer or the fist. So if it's 3 days, you can say 3 days or 4 days or 6 days. If it's 5 weeks, you can do 5 weeks, or you can do 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 3 weeks, however many weeks it is. The same goes for month. So you can say 3 months or 4 months. And then for years, you can do the same. 4 years, 6 years, like that. If you want to talk about the future or the past, also what's really great is you just put that number in that position. So for example, if you want to say 3 months ago, you would say 3 months ago, and you just push it back. 3 months ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 days ago, and just kind of point to the past. If you're talking about the future, you could do the same. So when it comes to weeks, you could say 3 weeks from now. So just bringing it around to show you're indicating that it's going towards the future. 3 days from now, so just pointing towards the future, or 3 months from now. So just kind of indicating. Some people use a flat palm and move forward. Some people use actually the F and talk about the future. It kind of depends if you're talking to someone who's very strict ASL or if they kind of sign more of a hybrid sign, which is what I grew up on. That's what I learned. So a lot of times I'll sign day with a D and future with the F because it's more of that hybrid rather than the very classic ASL sign language. So also we talked about in our class was celebrating vacations and holidays. So the sign for celebrate is like your 2 little X's, and you just spin it around like this. So celebrate, which is really great. And then vacation, you're gonna take your thumbs and you vacation. That's your vacation. So we can celebrate and we can go on a vacation. So things that we celebrate. So the very beginning of the year, we celebrate New Year's Day. So the sign for new and the sign for year, and then the sign for day. So New Year's Day. We also celebrate the next month. In January, you can also celebrate Martin Luther King Day. So MLK Day. So just spelling that out. In February, we celebrate President's Day. So just like grabbing some horns, essentially. So President's Day. We celebrate Valentine's Day. So just like a big heart around your heart. We also, we celebrate St. Patrick's Day, which is kind of a funny sign. So just like a flick, St. Patrick's Day. We celebrate Easter. So just an E, and Easter. Memorial Day is where you just take your look, so this is a sign for look, and you're looking in the past. So like you're remembering. So Memorial Day. We celebrate the 4th of July. So you can literally just sign July 4th. So July and 4th to flick it around for a 4th. Or you can sign Independence Day. So Independence Day. Another holiday is Halloween. So it's like your little mask. You just do Halloween. which is a really fun one to do. Thanksgiving has two different ways of signing it. So this is a sign for turkey. So Thanksgiving is kind of a tricky thing. It looks weird, but you're going to go down like that. So Thanksgiving. Or you can sign thank you with both hands and then put it out. So Thanksgiving. So like you're giving the thanks. So thanks, and then you give it away. Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving, whichever one you prefer. Hanukkah is a really fun one to sign. So Hanukkah, where you just come up like this. So Hanukkah. And then for Christmas, you can sign Christmas this way or Christmas this way as a wreath, which is really fun. So Christmas or Christmas. And then New Year's Eve is pretty straightforward. You have New Year, and then you just fingerspell Eve. So New Year's Eve. I think those are all the major holidays that we covered in our class. The other thing that we covered was hobbies. So when you sign hobbies, you sign it like this. So the sign for enjoy. So you're putting it across your chest and you're signing hobbies. So things that I enjoy doing. So something that a lot of people enjoy doing is exercising. So you can do it with the E's and you go up and down like you're lifting the weights. Or you can just do it this way with a fist. So with your S's or your E's. Again, if you sign straight ASL, you would not sign it with the E's, you would sign it this way. Painting, so it's if your hand is a brush and you're painting. Or drawing. So drawing is just take your eye and you draw. Some people enjoy hiking, especially in this area of the country. So hiking, you take your threes, make them into claws, and you go hiking. So this is different from walking, because walking is just your flat threes and you go walking. So hiking versus walking. Some people like to do photography, so literally just photography. And we joked in the class that maybe one day that will change to this because that's how we take pictures now. So photography. Some people like to watch TV. So while this is the sign for look or to watch, when you're talking about watching TV, you do it with this shape and you're going to watch TV. Some people like to read. So it's if you have your book and you're reading, your eyes are scanning, reading. Some people like to play sports. So the sign for play, and you can play things like tennis, which is really easy to remember. You can do golf, so have your hooks. You can do golf. Some people play football. So just there, like a huddle, football. Volleyball. Basketball. So again with those little claws, basketball. Or you can play a game. So we can play games. You could enjoy riding a bike or yoga. So we looked this one up during class, and you can either spell yoga or yoga. So coming down to this symbol, so yoga. So those are the things that we covered in our third class. Hopefully that's helpful. And if you have any questions or would like to learn something else, just let me know. Thanks. Bye.